What's up, my friends? I'm finally back. Yep. After a couple weeks off the grid, I'm finally posting another video, if you can believe it. And one of the reasons why I was off is because I actually took something that so many people take for granted, I think, and that's taking a kind of a vacation. Now, I wouldn't say it was much of a vacation. I was really up there more just to visit my sister or visit my cousin, maybe hang out with a couple people that lived up in the great state of Colorado. But it was pretty nice heading out to Denver and all that, getting a whiff of the mountain air. Needless to say, I really liked it, and it's really kind of recharged me in terms of wanting to live up there despite the expense and despite the traffic. And so that was pretty nice, going on vacation for once and getting to check out a different area of the country that I've never really seen. Got to check out Red Rocks Amphitheater, which is pretty cool. Got some good vegan food out there, which is pretty nice. And like I said, met a couple people as well. Hung out with an old friend of mine named Stacy, and it was just great. Just being out of town for once. I mean, Tucson. Crying out loud, that frickin' plane is ridiculous. See, this is what I hate about Tucson, just planes flying all over my neighborhood all the time. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to what I was talking about. There was some funny observations that I have to say about Colorado in general, compared to Arizona, and it's some pretty interesting ones. First of all, there's a lot more civic pride in Colorado than in freaking Arizona. I guess that's kind of the difference you see, is people go to Colorado to live, people come to Arizona to die. And God, I mean, there's people with Colorado stickers, Colorado clothing, hats. It's everywhere, and it's like a badge of honor. And it's like, I'd rather much do that than someone like these idiots from Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Sorry, Mexico messed with you twice. You need the United States Army to bail you out twice. Sorry, a lot of people messed with Texas. Mother Nature messes with Texas all the time. And then you. Anyway, so I found that was kind of strange to me. I mean, everybody hates Arizona, but while in Colorado there seemed to be a lot of interesting civic pride. And then the other funny thing is, which goes back to my first point. My mom, see, we went up in my mom's car, and she has a handicap placard, because technically she's handicapped. So we had it on everywhere, and I noticed something, and we all noticed it while we're there, is there seems to be no handicapped people whatsoever in Denver. Seriously. I mean, even when we went to a Walmart, and here in Arizona, getting a handicap spot at Walmart may as well be frickin' Thunderdome. I mean, people are fighting over handicap spots at Walmart all the time here in Arizona, and I know this because I used to do a lot of work for Arizona when I was an electrician. But up in Denver, like, nobody's using any of the handicap parking. In fact, that seems to be the case everywhere. We went to Target, we went to a big old mall, we went to Red Rocks. None of the handicap parking was being used ever. And so my aunt that was with us kind of said, when she lived up there for a couple years, yeah, you kind of have to be healthy to sort of live in Denver. You can't be some out of shape or some messed up person. And then that was, of course, the anti-Arizona jokes started flying out. You come to Arizona to die as opposed to live. Because we got so many unhealthy people, and it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Because I mean, Arizona has one of the worst, or Tucson and Pima County, the county it's in, has one of the worst diabetes rates in the country. So that kind of helps. That kind of works. And then, of course, the final observation is just the vegan food is definitely much different up there. There's more of I'm sure there's a couple of decent places where you can get some good healthy food, but it all seemed to center around the whole soul food barbecue kind of thing, and that's what I was really happy about, because we just don't get that in Tucson very much. I mean, like, the unhealthiest thing we got here is like this thing called the Veg Ball Sub at Veg Box Cafe, which I really like, but every now and then you kind of want a vegan mac and cheese with seitan barbecue pieces rolled up into a big ol' burrito. Sometimes you just want that, and we just don't have that in Tucson. They have plenty of that in Denver, including one of my favorite items from this place called Watercourse Foods, which was a vegan Cuban jerk sandwich. It was amazing. But yeah. Anyway, it's great to be back. It's kind of okay to be back in Tucson despite the ridiculous heat. I mean, I'm sitting in my car and I'm already sweating like a pig in here, so it's time to get inside. Hopefully I can get some more videos up for you. Hopefully the Leap will be back later this week, and until then, I'm glad to be home. Glad to be making videos for you fun people. So have yourselves a good one.